Welcome back to Monday Watching. Nakhchivan news program in English is on air. As usual, firstly, official news block to your minds. One more settlement in Nakhchivan, the village of Ordubat region, was renovated, and for the purpose of ensuring comfortable life for the village residents, all modern facilities were built in the village. Mata families and war veterans in the Autonomous Republic are always in the focus of state care. Introduction of flats and vehicles to Mata families and war veterans was also an obvious example to the mentioned fact. Let's have a glance.
On January 14, the new building of the village secondary school was put into operation. The chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Mr. Vasif Talibov, cut the ribbon symbolizing inauguration. In the 900-seat school with 4 floors, there are 49 classrooms with electronic boards, chemistry, biology and physics laboratories, a military cabin, 3 computer rooms, a teacher's room, a psychologist's room, library, gym and buffet. The chairman of Supreme Majlis gave relevant instruction on increasing attention to the accurate sciences, chess and physical education, and to organize sports competitions in the school, as well as to create military patriotic spirit using the created conditions efficiently. Then the chairman of Supreme Majlis met the school teachers. Rahman Mehmed of the Ministry of Education of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic thanked the chairman of Supreme Majlis for the created conditions on behalf of the educational staff of the Autonomous Republic. Young teacher Ainura Musayeva congratulated the chairman of Supreme Majlis on his birthday on behalf of village residents and pedagogical collective. Thereupon, the chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Mr. Vasif Talibov, congratulated the staff on the occasion of commissioning of the new building of the village secondary school and thanked the school staff for the achievements and wished success in further education. On January 14, the village center was commissioned. The chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Mr. Vasif Talibov, cut the ribbon symbolizing inauguration and got interested in the activities of the organizations located in the building. It was noted that in the 2-story building, state agencies would render efficient services to the population. On January 14, a doctor's outpatient clinic was launched in the village. The chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Mr. Vasif Talibov, cut the ribbon symbolizing inauguration. The ambulatory consists of 11 rooms, including chief physicians, dental cabins, physiotherapy cabins, vaccination, midwifery, manipulation, registration, nurse rooms, and pharmacy. Chief physician of the outpatient clinic, honored doctor of the Republic of Azerbaijan, Khurdakhana Maghayeva, thanked the Supreme Majlis chairman for the comprehensive provision of medical services to the village. The chairman of Supreme Majlis instructed to increase the focus on medical prophylactic and enlightenment works, as well as to strengthen ties between the regional central hospital and outpatient clinics. Within the framework of constructive measures that serve for the comfort of the residents, the village highway was reconstructed. The road was inaugurated on January 14. The chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Mr. Vasif Talibov, cut the ribbon symbolizing inauguration and said that the first renovated village of the new year was Desta and congratulated the residents on this occasion. Village elderly Aligula Askarov thanked on behalf of the village elderlies, religious figures and residents of the village and congratulated the Supreme Majlis chairman on the occasion of his birthday. Then the chairman of Supreme Majlis had a memorial photo with the village residents. After the meeting, it was noted that the 5.5-kilometer village road was expanded and the asphalt cover was laid. Road traffic signs were laid on the road, 255 overpasses and 4,620 meters of concrete canals were constructed. Also, more than 22 kilometers of roadside were smooth and sand and gravel layers were laid. A new service center was built within the framework of complex measures in Desta village. The chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Mr. Vasif Talabov, inaugurated the center on January 14. The center provides all the necessary services to meet the daily needs of the residents. There are shops, women's beauty salons, butchers, food and household goods shops. In the shops, the sale of domestic foodstuffs, especially family farming products, was organized. Also, 7 people were employed at the center. On January 14, the chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Mr. Vasif Talabov, watched the reconstruction of the Julfor-Dubat highway. It was reported that construction works on the 58-kilometer-long road continue successfully. The roadbed is expanded and also new bridges are built. So far, 9-kilometer section of the road has been completed and asphalt pavement and 32 water courses are laid. A new 24-meter bridge was constructed on the road passing through the Dulin River. At present, other parts of the road are underway construction. The chairman of Supreme Majlis gave instructions on taking into consideration the relief of the area during construction works as well as paying special attention to the quality. On January 19, a Maltese family and a war veteran was provided with flats. Along with this, one person who became disabled performing his military service was provided with vehicle in Nakhchivan. The chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Mr. Vasif Talabov, remembered all the martyrs in the example of the Mata family and thanked all war veterans and wished them healthy life in their new flats. Then the Supreme Majlis chairman presented orders to the flats and also the key to Nazlifan's 320 vehicle. Mata Tural Hashimli's spouse Shabnam Hashimli expressed her gratitude on behalf of all Matas for the shown care. Ziyarapan Azerbaijan Patriotic War participant Gurban Mehmedov and Ilmaddin Samadov, who was presented vehicle, expressed their gratitude. The apartment given to the Mata family locates in Ordubat, but the other one in Babek settlement. 2-roomed apartments were repaired and all necessary communal living conditions were created. Following these people given new apartments were presented copies. On January 20, the chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Mr. Vasif Talabov, visited Mata Saleh in Nakhchivan, led a wreath at the Mother Monument and commemorated their memory of our Matas. Then state anthem was played. The chairman of Supreme Majlis laid fresh flowers at the monument to the Matas graves and also the monument erected in the memory of the Matas of the Turkish army in Nakhchivan in the struggle against Armenian Dashnaks in 1918 and 1920. The Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Cabinet of Ministers, ministries, committees and other central bodies, courts, law enforcement agencies, military units, scientific and educational institutions, Nakhchivan City Executive Power, public organizations and creative associations, mass media, culture, health and collective of healthcare institutions and residents of the city commemorated the Matas Dia memory as well.
29th anniversary of the Bloody January tragedy, which is the glorious page of our history, was also commemorated in Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. Let's watch. Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic Chess Federation held a meeting with the participation of chess teachers, chess players and parents in Sharu Region Chess School. At the meeting, implementation of the tasks put forward in the session of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic on current state of physical education and sport in Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic and the forthcoming tasks on December 10, 2018 were discussed. Speaking on behalf of the parents, Bahaddin Hatamov and Tunzala Gafgazi expressed their gratitude to the chairman of the Autonomous Republic for the conditions created. Seymur Talibov, the chairman of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic Chess Federation, spoke to the active players and listened to their opinions. Also, teachers' opinions and suggestions were listened and considered. The chairman of Chess Federation, Seymur Talibov, gave relevant instructions and noted his remarks as well. Following this, the chairman of the federation viewed the created conditions.
Executive power, ministries and committees, organizations, agencies and departments of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic held meetings on the results of the previous year and the tasks put forward in the 9th session of 5th Saman of Supreme Majlis Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic were discussed. Sharu Region Organization of New Azerbaijan Party held its next council meeting. The works done in 2018 were discussed at the meeting. It has already been 29 years since Bloody January tragedy, which was committed in 1990. The military aggression of the Soviet military machine against Azerbaijani people on that very day will remain as one of the horrible crimes against humanity. January 20 tragedy was engraved in our history as a mourning day, but also remembered as a heroic chronicle of our people. On the 29th anniversary occasion of the tragedy, various events were held in the Autonomous Republic. In the cities and regions of the Autonomous Republic, residents visit Matazali and memorial complexes erected to the memory of martyrs and lit fresh carnations.
Interactive lesson on January 20 is the heroic page of our history was held at Memorial Museum in the city of Nakhchivan. More than 200 secondary schools operating in the Autonomous Republic watched the lesson. According to the executive order of the President of the Republic of Azerbaijan on conscription of the citizens of the Republic of Azerbaijan from January 1 till January 30, 2019 and reserve of military servicemen of the current military service, Babek, Shahbuz, Sadarek regions and Nakhchivan city, Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic State Service for conscription of military servicemen hosted ceremonies. The useless goods and all things kept by the State Customs Committee of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic were destroyed by burning. The State Customs Committee ensures that requirements of the legislation, the rights of producers and consumers, the provision of the population with high-quality imported products, protection of human health and the environment will continue and the necessary measures will be taken against the cases of violation of customs regulations. The next enlightening event on the organization of work safety in the workplaces was held in Nakhchivan Regional Vocational Training Center. Employees of the State Labor Inspectorate Service gave thorough information to the work safety specialists in Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic by means of slides. School psychologists courses were completed at Nakhchivan Teachers Institute. Successful graduates were awarded with certificates. Institute of Bioresources of Nakhchivan Department of Azerbaijan National Academy of Sciences monitors the rich fauna species by establishing photo traps in the reserve and forest of the Autonomous Republic. A new leopard family has recently been observed at the slope of Chotamda. For the purpose of exercising state control over the use and protection of lands, monitorings are carried out in the villages of Babek region. During the monitoring carried out by the State Committee for Real Estate and Land Issues of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, a number of residents were found illegally using lands and relevant measures were taken. Ecological Legal Enlightenment campaign was held in Kuku village of Shahboz region. The event was attended by representatives of the executive power, municipalities and village intellectuals of Kuku, Güney Gışlak and Orange villages.
Ministry of Ecology and Natural Resources of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic conducted environmental monitoring in Ordubad region. Monitoring participants were interested in ecological and sanitary situation in Ordubad Regional Central Hospital and other rural settlements and took appropriate measures. The employees of the Ministry of Ecology and Natural Resources of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic carried out biotechnical activities at the Shahboz State Nature Reserve. Vegetable products, wheat, barley, coarse fodder, stone salt and other food products were distributed to the area.
Medical actions were held in Babek, Sharur and Sederek regions. Surgical operations were performed on 219 citizens during 2 days medical actions. Nakhchivan branch of Azerbaijan National Academy of Sciences held discussion of Gurban Said's book Ali and Nino. The book is included in the list of books said to be necessary to read approved by the decree of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. The book entitled 16th President of the United States of America Abraham Lincoln's letter to his son's teacher included in the list of books said to be necessary to read was published by the Braille alphabet. The book was added to the next edition of the Braille magazine Light of the Soul at Nakhchivan Regional Information Center for the ones with limited physical abilities. Various cultural events, exhibitions were held on 20 January tragedy and also Memorial Museum which propagates our martyrs' bravery to future generations was visited. Last week, activity of the sports federations in the Autonomous Republic was also analyzed and distinguished athletes was met. So we continue with the culture and sport news. Let's have a glance. In the exhibition hall of Artists Union named after Behruz Kengerli, an exhibition entitled Remember or Else to be Forgotten was launched. 31 paintings by 21 painters on oil painting, graphics, carpets and iron were demonstrated at the exhibition. The exhibition will last till January 25.
Organized by the Youth Foundation of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic and Youth and Sports Ministry of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, a group of young people visited Memorial Museum. The collectives of Nakhchivan Music College, Nakhchivan Teachers Institute and Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic Ecological Education Center were given detailed information about the museum. Sharur Region Youth and Sports Department and also collective of Kickboxing Federation of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic visited History and Ethnography Museum in Sharur Region. The collectives were thoroughly informed about the valuable exhibits reflecting the history, culture, ethnography and nature of the region.
Volleyball Federation of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic discussed the results of last year and its priorities. After the speech, the distinguished athletes of Volleyball Federation were awarded.
Nakhchivan City Open Championship was held among judoists aged 12-10. 70 athletes in 10 weight categories participated in the competition held under the motto "Let's say no to harmful habits, let's always be healthy." Athletes winning in their weight categories were awarded with diplomas. Chess tournament was held in Babek region. The winners of the tournament among the school children were awarded with diplomas and prizes.
The bravery of our national heroes who became martyrs for the motherland is a genuine patriotic example for the young people. We should always remember them and propagate to the young ones by all means. In this regard, visit to Martyrs Alley in Nakhchivan and the Memorial Museum next to it, along with this when visiting to give detailed information to our children on the exhibits is our duty. As one of the cultural institutions that preserves our heroic history, Memorial Museum carries out a sacred duty such as keeping the dear memory of the patriotic sons of our nation and inculcating patriotism to the young generation. So our next video material is about the Memorial Museum. Let's have a glance. Memorial Museum in the city of Nakhchivan was created to perpetuate the memory of the victims of the genocide committed by Murki Armenians and also Nakhchivani people who died in the battle for the sovereignty and territorial integrity of Azerbaijan. The mentioned museum started its operation under the name of Martyrs Museum in 1997. When starting its operation, the museum had totally 500 exhibits, but today it exceeded 2,000. Since August 8, 2000, the museum has been renamed as the Memorial Museum and moved to the new building since 2015. The exposition of the museum includes bloody crimes committed by Armenian Dashnaks in the territory of Azerbaijan in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, and materials reflecting the genocide, photographs of martyrs, materials covering combat activities against Armenians, as well as photographs of national and Soviet heroes, personal belongings and other materials related to them. Generally, there are more than 22,000 martyrs in the Republic of Azerbaijan. 215 of our martyrs were rewarded with the title of National Hero of Azerbaijan for their courage. Among these heroes, 8 are the brave sons of Nakhchivan who fought till their last breath in different regions of Azerbaijan. Presence of such a special museum for remembering the martyrs is an expression of deep respect to their memory. Exhibit of the heroes of the motherland plays an irreplaceable role for the perpetuation of their memory and also education of the future generations in patriotic spirit. Esteemed television watchers, that was all for today. Hoping to be together next Monday at the same time. Goodbye.